the demos. And by the way, you guys are very hardcore. So give you guys a big shout. Yeah! Mobile! Hey there, how's everyone doing? Cold? I'm cold. Has anyone out there ever been to an SF App show? Know about the events we've been running at 111 Minna? Well, we're actually taking the show on the road next week. We're going down to LA. We're doing an app show down in Santa Monica. We've got a few remaining spots for presenters, also just looking for connections into the LA app community, if you guys know anyone. You can ping me on Seth at sfappstudio.com or just come grab me and we'll try to find a way to stay warm. Thanks a lot.
My name is Anil. I'm with Micello in Sunnyvale. We do the indoor match. We'll be presenting a little bit later. We presented at Mobile Monday 1 year ago, and that netted us of best maps engineer. So we are hiring and we're looking for additional maps engineers. So if you guys are interested, please find me. Thanks.
Hi, my name is Aaron Dunn. I'm with the Telecom Council of Silicon Valley. We have an event coming up at CTIA called the Innovation Showcase. It's going to be a 3-day judge competition by a who's who of VCs and analysts in the industry. If you're interested, come find me. I've got some cards where you can go apply online. If you're chosen, you'll have demo space, stage time, exhibit passes, and a whole host of other things that are really good for any startup looking to get their message out there.
Hey guys, my name's Christian from eBay Mobile. We've got a lot of open recs right now, especially in the mobile group. We've got a lot of backing, from the CEO, a lot of folks excited about mobile throughout the company, and we're looking for a mega rock star technical development manager. I'll be around for a little bit, so if anybody knows anybody or is interested, please find me.
How's it going, everybody? I'm Brandon from GetJar, second largest app store in the world behind iTunes. 75 million downloads a month. We just hit our 1 billionth download as a company. We're hiring for a number of positions, so if you see our talent acquisition manager out here, her name's Alicia, make sure to see her, and I know that we have a number of positions that we could help you fill. So, thanks.
Funny, I feel like it's deja vu here. I mean, we got Android, iPhone developers, but my name's Tim Vetri. I work with Technosource, and we're doing a lot of direct hire placement for a lot of different mobile companies across the Bay Area. So as far as if you guys need any type of direct hire placements, please come talk to me. I have cards. We have a big team of recruiters, so we can definitely help you out. If anybody needs any help, come talk to me. Okay.
Hi everyone, my name is Scott Ellman. I'm with US Asia Venture Partners. I wanted to let you know we're sponsoring a presentation by Guy Kawasaki on July 28th on the topic of how to use Twitter as a marketing weapon. So it's on July 28th. We have a few seats left. If people are interested, you can go and sign up online at kezai.org. That's KEIZAI.org. So I hope to see you there. Thanks.
All right, great. So my name's Ethan. I'm looking for permanent or contract work. I just got back down to the Bay Area again. So Java, Python, Clojure, it's a machine learning and big data back-end stuff. So come see if you want. Thanks.
Cool. All right, guys. And we also have a Yahoo group. So I have a question. How many people here this is the first time at a Mobile Monday? Wow. Wow, hardcore. And all right, interesting. So pretty cool. So if you're not familiar with the group, we have a Yahoo group you can join. Go to mobilemonday.us, and then you'll find a join us, and you can join and we won't spam you too much, just pretty much announcements. And if you're looking for people to hire, etc., you can also post there. So tonight we have two segments. We're going to have we have some featured bloggers and journalists from the community. So we have Into Mobile tonight. We have Phonedog, CNET. We also have special guests from RIM that will be showing some devices off on the RIM platform. So I'll kick it off tonight with with Will Park as part of the featured editors, talking about what's on his phone. And then he'll talk to you a little bit more about what Intermobile does and also what's on his phone. So, Will.
All right, Mario, thank you. As you said, I am from Intermobile. So basically, I'm a geek, right? So I love everything technology related. If it's got a battery or a motor or an engine of any kind, I love it, right? So just to show you guys kind of what a geek has on their phone and what apps geeks use. This is totally recording. Yeah. So the first app that I have is, how many of you guys have heard of Countdown? Countdown? How many of you guys have heard of Shazam? Okay, so for the Shazam users out there, there is.
Yeah.
Testing. Okay. So there's an alternative called SoundHound, and I wanted to show you guys what SoundHound looks like. And there we go. So SoundHound used to be called Midomi, and it's actually really cool because Shazam will only identify songs that you get on the radio and actual real songs. But what I'm going to show you right now is one of the coolest features of SoundHound, which is it'll actually recognize you singing. And I'm going to do a little singing, so, but it's not going to be next to the mic, so just, hold on. All right, well, we probably heard that. That wasn't so good. So, did it work? Yeah, and it worked right there. So, I mean, not that I'm surprised it worked or anything. But yeah, so the app brings up the song, the artist information, the album information, all that stuff. So what's even cooler than that, you get lyrics. And, if you're listening to a song in, like, say, a club or a bar or whatever, and you want to sing along, just hold it up to, just tag the song, and bam, you got your lyrics right there, and you can sing along and do some drunk karaoke, whatever. Okay, so it's cold, and I'm going to keep these all short for you guys. So the next one I'm going to have to use a different phone, and that app is a little something I like to call Knocking Live. So the iPhone, how many people have iPhone 4s? iPhone 4s? Oh, okay. So iPhone 4 has, FaceTime, it's a video chat, the face-to-face video chat. This is kind of the same idea, but it'll work over 3G and not just Wi-Fi. It's called Knocking Live, and it's not two-way video chat, but it's cool because you can actually show your friends what's going on without having to have a Wi-Fi connection handy. And what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to call my friend, just like so, and hopefully some Android phone in the crowd will work. Is it working?
Live.
So, okay, caveat, this is all dependent on your data connection. So, we're up. Oh, awesome. Can I get, if I could get a little bit just the Dolcourt to come. Okay, here we go. So what I'm going to show you guys is, it's one way. The app is one way. So what I can do is I can use this to kind of show everybody what's going on, and there's a little bit of a delay. It's not two-way, so you're only going to be able to show your friends what's going on the other side of the camera. I guess if you had a front-facing camera, you could also use that. Oh, hey. Yeah, really cool, right? And, I mean, it's working over 3G right now, so you don't need Wi-Fi, and I think that's the biggest draw of this app. So, awesome, right there. Knocking Live. Very cool app. It's in beta right now, but, Android market, it's on iPhone. These are all cross-platform, so, thanks. Okay. And, to round it out, my last app, let me decide if I'm going to use my iPhone or Android. So my last app is, okay, CardStar. Okay. So cards are right there. And basically their pitch is, you know, everybody, it's summertime, everybody's trying to lose weight. The easiest way to lose weight is to shed all the plastic membership cards in your pockets. And that's what this app does. You can put your membership information for all these different stores. And they have a whole bunch of stores that it works with. And you just put your membership information, click the store, and when you get to the cashier, you just show them this. They'll scan it with their barcode scanner, and it'll you know, give you your whatever club discount or one of the new features actually is merchant deals, and they're going to be rolling that out soon. So instead of carrying around your on your keychain or in your card, in your wallet, the cards in your wallet, just show them that, have them scan it, and then at the cashier, if they have deals available, you'll get the deals right there on the spot. Very cool, because you're always carrying your phone, your iPhone, your Android phone, your BlackBerry with you all the time. And I said I keep it short, so I just want to show everybody my personal favorite app, and this may not apply to everybody. So if you drive and you just want to mess around and you want to see, you know, prove to your friends how fast your car is or whatever, there's a little app known as Dynalicious right there. And Dynalicious, what it does is you put this in your car, and using the accelerometers, it will detect the G-forces of your car. And you just go from 0 to 60, you know, when you're going on the freeway, just keep that running and floor it, and it'll tell you, you know, 0 to 60 times your horsepower, your torque rating, and everything. That's not really a demo. I just wanted to show you guys that it's kind of cool. So there you go. And those are my favorite apps.
Thanks, Will. Next we have Noah Kravitz, Editor-in-Chief from Phonedog.
I drive a hybrid, so I don't have a car app in my phone because it's too embarrassing.
How do we, what do I have to do?
All right. Hey, everybody. My name is Noah. I run a website called Phonedog.com, which you should all start pinging on your phones right now. It's fantastic. Thanks, everybody, for putting this together tonight and for the pizza and everything. And thanks to all you guys for coming out. So here's the thing. I make a living. I spend my time covering mobile tech and smartphones in particular. I am actually not convinced about apps. I think there's some cool apps. I think there's some fun stuff about apps. I also think apps are really great for developers. I think it's awesome that 1, 2, 5, 10 people shops can start up, put an app up. Apparently you have to put it in the iPhone store to make a living. I have yet to talk to any Android developers who are making, you know, enough money to quit their day jobs. If any of you are, please come find me because I'm trying to work on a story about it. So that being said, my favorite apps, when they ask me to do this, I have a favorite game that rotates every couple of months, and I haven't stumbled upon a new one yet. And then the other apps are kind of, you know, the first one here, ESPN, is actually a link to their mobile website. And, you know, my favorite apps on whatever phone I use are the web browser, the email client, the camera, and the media player. And once in a while, the maps or nav app, but I don't drive that much. So the ESPN thing is a shortcut to their mobile site because I think they have a great mobile site. I'm a sports geek. I've tried a bunch of sports apps. I have not found one that does for me what ESPN Mobile does. And so, you know, and if ESPN isn't your flavor, I'm sure there are mobile versions of the other sites. But so that's my first one. The second one is called Wolfgang's Vault. And there's a website called wolfgangsvault.com, which is a repository of, I think it was started by a deadhead. I'm not a deadhead, but, you know, I'm a fan of deadheads now because one of them started the site. It's a repository of live concert recordings. And on the desktop, it plays in a little custom Flash media player. And Flash, as I'm sure you all know, is forbidden in Apple land, and even though it's embraced by Android, it doesn't run worth a damn on Android phones. So there's this app called Wolfgang's Vault that lets me listen to streaming music from the vault on my phone. So that's one of my favorite apps. The third one here, on the iPhone, I use TweetDeck. On Android phones, I use, I've been told it's actually pronounced Twitter. but it's the French version, TOUITEUR, I believe. And then on BlackBerry, there's just the official Twitter app. I tweet a ton. I use Twitter. I overuse Twitter. People who follow me on Twitter, which you can, Phonedog_Noah. They regularly complain that I tweet too much and I pick up their streams, but it's a business tool for me. That's how one of the big ways we communicate with our customers, who are the people who read our website. So even though TweetDeck kind of sucks because it misses tweets, it's the best user interface that I've found for my particular needs. And it does more than the mobile Twitter, client would. I've tried a bunch of other Twitter apps. There are a bunch of great ones. But like I said, I prefer TweetDeck on the iPhone and Twitter on Android phones. And then the fourth one up here is an app called Runkeeper, which is one of many GPS-based fitness apps that are out there, which I actually think, so this is where I'm going to step back on what I said about not being sold on apps. I think this is actually a really cool kind of thing because I'm personally not that big on the whole geolocation thing and Foursquare and checking in and all that. I know lots of people are. But I, however long ago decided I was going to try to start exercising more. And being, a nerd, I need some kind of data, some kind of game to keep me doing it. And so I started running, and I started using these GPS apps to track my running. And so Runkeeper is cross-platform. There are a few others I've used that are pretty cool. The trick is that it's all dependent on, so what they do, I'll show you Runkeeper. I realize that I'm talking a lot, I'm not actually demoing. I apologize. So what Runkeeper does is it uses a GPS chip in your phone, and you hit start, and it has playlist integrations. You can set up your custom playlist and the whole thing. And you don't have to just run any outdoor activity. You can kayak, you can rollerblade, you can chase your kids around. And as you're going, it tracks your data, and it can give you audio cues and the whole thing. And then when you're done, the way that Runkeeper works is they have a website that when you log in, they have a Google Maps mashup, and it will give you a map of where you've run and your splits, every mile or half mile or what have you. And if you're into the whole, I hide all my data because I don't want other people to, come to our website and be like, oh, that's that guy who runs 14-minute miles. Like, we don't need the bad publicity. But you can do the whole social thing, and you can tweet your runs and Facebook them and all that. And then there are some other apps that do similar things that are very cool. And I don't know if anybody out there is a runner and uses Nike's thing, the Nike Plus system. So they have a kit you can buy for, ranging from $20 on. There's a sensor you put in your shoe and tracks your runs and stuff. And this is $10, and as long as you have decent GPS coverage, it offers a ton more functionality. And there are a few others there as well. So I recommend checking that one out if you're into that kind of thing. So those are my apps. And again, I don't mean to be a naysayer at all, but we've always talked about apps. I still think the killer apps are the ones that are found as part of the core system. I think Google Voice Command and Google Nav is probably the best app that's ever come out on a phone, save for web browsers and email, personally. So there you go. Thanks.
Thanks, John. All right, so next we have Jessica Dolcourt, Senior Associate Editor at CNET.
Hello, everyone. The three apps that I am going to attempt to demo work for BlackBerry, iPhone, and Android, so if you've got any of those platforms, you should be able to find it in the respective app stores. The first one is Slacker Radio. This is a lot like Pandora and other streaming music. Hey, little help. Pandora, yeah, here we go. And other streaming music apps. One thing that's nice about it is that there are editors who curate stations, so you can create a station based on songs that you like. You'll understand if you ever get to see this, or you can just download it and look at it yourself. And then the awesome thing about Slacker as well for Android and BlackBerry is that it has the ability to cache your favorite stations so that you can listen to them if you're offline. If you're ever in an area that doesn't have Wi-Fi or data network, you can listen to stations and songs that have already been saved. So you can still have your music that way. Next up is Clickster, also known as Movies. Got that here on a BlackBerry. And this is sort of the mobile version of a website, so it's got a lot of really great information. You can look at tickets, showtimes, theaters, and one of my favorite things is that after you've already found your theater, actually two great things. You can start the ticket purchase process from your phone, and there are also a lot of sort of plugins to other apps. So, for example, if I picked the Metreon right here and I want to catch dinner before the show, I could click open the Yelp app if I already had that, for instance, and it would show me restaurants in this neighborhood, which is really great if you're unfamiliar with a neighborhood and you still want to get some grub. Finally, this is my kind of geek coming out. I write for a living, and I'm a bit of a word nerd. And so in a second, I'm going to show you dictionary.com, which I do use often. And, okay, here we go. Y'all get to learn a new word tonight if you didn't know this one already. It's very simple. You basically have a dictionary, you've got a thesaurus, and you can click into the word of the day in English or Spanish. And actually, if you do have a BlackBerry, there is a nice context menu feature that helps you look up words from the menu bar in any app. So that's something really nice and unique for BlackBerry that you don't really see on dictionary.com for the other platforms. So in the interest of all of our thermal comforts, I'm going to leave you with that for now.
Thanks, Jessica. Next we have Alex McCallum, Director of Consumer Alliances at RYM.
Hi, how you guys doing? It's kind of strange that the guy from Canada is coming down to California is squeezing, so I'll keep it brief. But I agree with some of the comments made. So when we look at applications from a BlackBerry standpoint, what we're focusing on is, you know, right now you can put out an app, you can hope it gets noticed, and maybe you'll make money out of that or not. But if you look at usage where someone's actually loving your app, going and taking a look at it every day, and it's adding value, there's a lot of business models that you can actually build around that and sell services to. So the apps that you know, I'm going to kind of tout today are ones that I'm always looking at. So the first is weather. So this one saved me today because I was going to wear those coats because down by the airport it's nice and warm, and I thought it would be the same here because I'm from Canada and don't know that temperature change. So the weather is one that I go in every day. What I like about this is it changes to know where I am. This is the weather network. It gives me a nice little icon so I can take a look really quickly. I don't have to go into the app. It's just a quick glance. It's something I look at every morning. Now, if you think about that, every morning I'm going in and taking a look at that. There's a lot of other things that you can build around that, and also your end customers. Sorry, this time. The next one is, as a true-blooded Canadian, is the hockey news. What's nice about the hockey news is I travel a lot, so I can't keep up on what's happening. But this one actually pushes notifications to me. So it tells me what's happening in real time. It's contextual. It's always on the background and looking for news. So this has been sitting all day. It's been hitting me all day with the trades that have been happening over my flight downhill today. The next one is, again, I've also, my wife has recently told me that I'm out of shape and I have to start running again, and I also use a running app, and this is Endomondo. Same kind of idea where it tracks you on GPS. It's a free app, but what's interesting, it actually has a coach on it. So as I'm running, this coach can tell me if I'm hitting my speed, my pace, and actually drive me to better results, hopefully. It also has a social aspect where I can upload this So I have a group that I run with, even though I'm ill. I took a run today, uploaded, got comments on my run, so it keeps me honest and keeps me actually active. What I like about this is the same thing. It costs me nothing to actually do this app, and it's very beneficial to my health, hopefully. But one app that we always talk about at WHIM and we're excited about is Point. And Point is a great app to show the functionality of what we like to call as a super app. And when we talk about a super app, it's really about an experience. So I go into Point. I travel a lot. There's a lot of cities I don't know I go to. So Point allows me to not only go into this and find something in my area, which is important to me. I land. I want to have dinner. I don't want to be stuck at the hotel. I want to do something. I can quickly go into Point, find things of interest in my area. But instead of having to leave that app, leave that experience, I can, because it's integrated into the platform, I can make a phone call. I can find it on the map. I can send it to someone else. What I hate is when I see someone go in and search for a restaurant they want to go to and then pull out a piece of paper and write down the number so they can phone it afterwards. That just seems useless to me. You're in the experience. And it's also useless to the developer because you've got that audience. You've got me in there. I'm trapped. If you keep me in that experience, allow me to actually have the capabilities of the phone, then I'll stay in it longer and I'll go back to it. And last but not least is just a really fun game that I have. And I think you always have to have that one game that you just kind of turn to. And this is Pinball Deluxe. And it's a classic arcade game. What I like about pinball is one that it takes me back to my youth where I was playing pinball. This one actually allows you to tilt. So if you shake the device too much, it'll tilt the ball. And instead of just, you can just go on either side. It doesn't matter which key you go, so nice functionality. Finally, though, I want to talk about, just real quickly, we do have a developer contest going on right now. So we're looking for people to develop apps like this. It's $1.5 million in prizes. We're looking for 4 regional winners, and we're going to have different prizes at different levels of entry. But September is the cutoff date for entry, so if you do have apps and you're interested, please put them in. You'll get up on our app world. You'll also get feedback from our development group on your application and things that we want to see in the application. But I think it's a great prize. As well as September, the end of September, we're going to have a developers conference back here at the conference center just across the street here. So we'll hope to see you all there. And for the Mobile Mondays, I believe we do have we'll give some discounts to people that are part of the Mobile Mondays. Great. Thanks, and keep warm.
Thanks, Alex. And also, RYM also has some collateral, some marketing stuff here on the table if you're interested. And it's blackberrydevcon.com, September 27th to the 30th. So next we're going to jump into our demos. So U2S Games, all right. And all you guys that are demoing, if you guys can line up over here under the archway, appreciate it. Thanks.
Are you ready? All right, everybody. Well, thanks very much for coming. And so we're D2S Games. My name is Beth Rogozinski, and I'm the co-founder. And I've got a couple people on stage because what we're going to show you is a little different than just a traditional app. So first of all, what you'll see is this is our controller. So what we do is we actually connect a small box to existing screens, and that fits to the game. We connect a small box to existing screens, and think about like the screens at baseball stadiums or sports bars or Applebee's, and then you can play these games using your mobile phone as a controller. So our box actually auto-detects, and we've got 5 people playing this Cow Snatchers game. Let's see if we can get somebody to win. We have an SDK that we're releasing. We have a couple of game developers here in San Francisco that are working with it. If you're a game developer and you do mobile games, you're interested in working with us on our SDK, come and talk to us. Matt's our CTO. Donna Bonifield's our CBO, head of product. So the app on the controller, actually, I'm just going to switch. We're going to jump to another game. The app will automatically switch back to this net. Can you show that? So let's go back to the document. So the app will actually auto-detect, and when it sees a new game being played, did you see how it switched over? And Matt, can you switch back?
To the demos. And by the way, you guys are very hardcore.
So it'll auto-detect, your phone will auto-detect the game that's being played, and then you can just play the game along with with whatever game is on the big screen. So we're going to show you this one again. This is just a really simple racing game. The first game that you saw used the accelerometer and the touchpad. And you can see these games, up to 5 people can play. We're going to show you one more game where unlimited number of people can play, and we're looking to set that up in, like I said, in the baseball stadiums, football stadiums. Okay, we're going to show you one more that actually drink responsibly. Yeah, that's because it's going to be in the bars. And so this is our smartass game. This is a trivia game. This is the one that we're looking to set up in the stadiums. So as you can imagine, any number of people can play this game at the same time. Once again, we're D2S games. In addition to the games that you see, these games will be free to consumers, and we're working with sponsors and others to roll these out because we can put all kinds of messages and video. As you can hear, the audio actually comes from each phone. So if you're in a loud bar, you can actually only hear what's going on in your phone, and the audio is always discreet. So if you win, you get the applause. If you lose, you get the buzzer and the like. So that's D2S Games. Thanks, everybody.
Hi everyone, my name is Chester Santos. I am the 2008 USA National Memory Champion. I was going to do a demonstration today where I would name people that I met, but a lot of people I met seem to be gone, and I didn't meet that many, so we're just going to skip that part. But if I did meet you and you want to come up and you're still here and you want to quiz me on your name, I'll be happy to demonstrate that I still remember your name. I'm here to demo my app entitled the Steeltrap Memory Trainer. It helps you to improve your memory for people's names and faces, for one thing. Remembering people's names and faces is incredibly important in life. I often quote the famous book, How to Win Friends and Influence People. In that book, Dale Carnegie wrote that the sweetest sound of a person in any language is the sound of their own name, and also that everyone's favorite subject is themselves. So if you're able to remember people's names and other information about them, it helps you to build better personal and business relationships with them. So let me demonstrate the names module really quickly. So each module consists of some textual instruction from me, tutorials. And after I teach you the technique for remembering names, I give you some practice within the tutorial. And then you can further test yourself within the names module, and there are 30 people there to test your ability to remember people's names. Another thing that I teach is how to remember playing cards for games such as bridge and poker. So you can generate random decks of cards, and once you learn the techniques, you can practice memorizing the decks. This could help you learn how to memorize cards for perhaps if you wanted to make a trip to Las Vegas. I teach you something called the journey method, which was originated with the ancient Greeks. It helps you to improve your memory in general, and really the big benefit that you get from it is improving your visualization ability. And then in addition to the text tutorials, there are also video tutorials with video instruction from myself. That's about it for the app. Again, my name's Chester Santos. I have one of the best trained memories in the world, and I teach you the techniques that I've mastered over the years in this app, the Steeltrap Memory Trainer. It can help you a lot in business and in your personal life. Thanks.
All right. Thanks, Chester. Next, we have Nimbuzz. Daniel from Nimbuzz.
Hey everyone, my name is Daniel. I'm from Nimbuzz, USA. Thanks for coming out. And I'm here to show you what Nimbuzz is. So Nimbuzz is an all-in-one application that allows you to put all your social networks in instant messages in one place. We support Facebook, Skype, MSN, Yahoo. I'm scrolling down so you can see all the different networks. ICQ, Yahoo, Facebook, Skype. And what this means is that you can call your friends from Skype, chat with your friends from Facebook, and share photos and videos with your friends from MSN or Yahoo. So I'm just going to show you how you start a chat. So you select one of your friends, click on Start a Chat. That brings the keypad. Say hi. Start. We have a chat history, so every time you log in, you know where you left off. As I mentioned before, you also can share files with your friends, photos and videos. So in order to do this, you just click on Send Photo or Video, and you can either take a new photo or choose an existing photo or video. So another key feature of Nimbuzz is free calls over your data network. And just imagine this is like Skype on steroids. So in order to make a free call over the internet, you can just select on one of your friends and select call on Skype, and that will make a call. Again, you're calling over the internet, so you're not using any of your minutes. You're not using any of your minutes to calling out. You're just using your unlimited data plan. And last but not least, we have our own voice over IP solution called Nimbuzz Out, which is a cheaper version of Skype Out. And this allows you to make cheap international calls to mobile phones and landlines. And this is just a cheaper version of Skype Out, if you're familiar with Skype Out. And from Nimbuzz Out uses a keypad, so you can access your entire phone book, so you can make quick, cheap calls internationally. So yeah, this is Nimbuzz. We have over 22 million users worldwide. We're available for iPhone, Android, Java, BlackBerry, all close platforms. And we have over 60,000 users per day, and our application is free, so try it out.
Next, we have Micello? Micello.
Hi everyone, my name is Duncan. I'm the founder of Micello. Thanks for sticking around. Of course, it's very cold. I'm not going to make a cold joke. But I'm really excited to show you what we do at Micello. It's something that I can promise you is different and something you've probably not seen before. So I have a Micello iPhone application here. It opens up and it shows you Google Maps, and it's going to drop a bunch of pins on places that we have mapped out. We are an indoor mapping company. We map what everybody else left out. Google Maps gets you to the door, we take you inside. Shopping malls, airports, museums, college campuses, any building that people go to, we make those indoor maps. So as you kind of look around, you'll see literally in the last couple of months, we've mapped out over 1,000 places. They're all available in the iPhone application and on the Android app. If I explore a little bit more and I zoom in on my home area in Sunnyvale, we've done places like IKEA, the NASA Ames Center, Fry's, the Santa Fe Convention Center, a bunch of shopping malls all over the place. So let me jump into, say, Valley Fair. Oops. So you click on the arrow, it'll open up the map and take you inside. There it is. So this is a geo-accurate indoor map of Valley Fair. It shows you where all the stores are, where everything is. The map is not just a picture, but there's a lot more to it. If you touch on a store, it's interactive, it responds to your touch. It's very, very pretty. Of course, you can then bookmark it and say, add it to your favorites, and come back, and then it's bookmarked for you. A cool thing we added a couple months ago was integration with a compass. So we know where north is on all our maps, so when you reorient the map rotates with you. So if you're walking and you want directions, the map will actually flip and be in the same orientation that you're walking. About 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, we did indoor navigation as well. So if you want to go from one place to another, you can just touch and hold on a store, and you can get route from here to, or go here. So I can say I want to route from here. Oops. I want to route. And I want to go to, say, I want to go to level 2, and I want to go here. So what it's doing now, it'll recenter the map on your starting point. Oh, man, what happened? Uh-oh. What's up? Go there instead. Let's go there, right? Uh-oh. Looks like my navigation stuff isn't working. There's something up here. But when it does work, it shows you the walking directions to get from one point to another. It tells you how to get to the escalator and everything. And we keep adding more and more places every other week or so. Every 10 days, we'll add about another 100 places to our database. So feel free to check out our application. If you are interested in using our map data for your application, whether you want to have shopping malls or anything including in your app, let us know. We're opening up our Maps platform for others to use. Thanks.
All right.
Footfeed.
All right, Footfeed is next. Very cool. All right, great. All right, let's see how this thing works.
You don't want to read my email. So I have this amazing app. It helps keep us all warm, but we all have to gather together real close for it to work. How do we get not blurry? Here it is. All right, cool. So I've been developing this app for the last 5 months. I'm really excited to show you, but you know what? I forgot I needed to check in. Let me first check in. All right. Where are we exactly? All right, Luna Azul, that's nearby. All right, I'm going to check in. Okay. Just bear with me. Does anyone here use check-in services, Foursquare? Any Goala users? Brightkite users? Whirl? All right, I'm checked in now. I can get started with the demo. Actually, you know what? Let me check in Goala. Just bear with me. I need to check in so all my friends know where I'm at. Okay, nearby spots. All right, we're here at the Metreon. All right, now I'm almost done. Ready to start the demo. All right, cool, I'm checked in. Excellent. All right, let me get into it. Actually, you know, I won't check into any more of the services. What I will do, though, is I'm going to open up Footfeed. Now, I use a lot of check-in services. A lot of people use a lot of check-in services. My partner and I decided we wanted to build a multi-check-in app that will check us into multiple services all at the same time. So rather than opening up all these individual apps and checking in individually, we could open up one app and check into all these services with one click of a button. So you can see I'm logged into, I've connected to Goala, Foursquare, Brightkite, Facebook. We will be adding Twitter, Whirl, and Google Latitude very, very soon. But let me just show you how this works. So I'm going to check in. And while it's pulling up, okay, here we go, like Luna Azul, perfect. So it's just right here in the Metreon. I'm going to check in. You can see that we've been able to match Luna Azul on Footfeed, Goala, Foursquare, and Brightkite, so I can check in here. And I can post it. It'll post to all services since I have them all connected. I can type a message. I won't do it. I'll check in. And I'm checked in, so you can see, you get all the stats. Goala. Oh, I checked in here already earlier. Goddamn Goala. Foursquare, checked in. I can see who the mayor is. Brightkite, I'm checked in. Awesome. Now, some of the other things that we've built in, and I want to let you know this is this is the first release. We think we've got our accuracy in matching locations. We're probably at about 75% right now. There's all sorts of headaches involved with all these different databases, but we're pretty confident that we're hitting about 75% of the locations that you check into will check into multiple services at the same time. The app will keep track of your check-in history, so even if you check into using Brightkite or Foursquare or Goala individually, you'll actually get your entire history of your check-ins from each one of those services individually. Or if you're using Footfeed, you'll see like, okay, here's a multi-check-in app to check me into all three services. My friends check-ins, we built a aggregated friends check-in history, so all your friends across all the services, when you hook up your accounts, it'll automatically import all your friends so you can follow them along on all services in a single feed. I told you if you come closer, you'll get a lot warmer. My favorite places, you can mark places as favorites, as you saw. In fact, when you have favorites marked, we'll show you them up top on nearby locations. Here's my friends. I've got this is where I can have my entire all my friends imported from the different services. And then under my profile, we've got like I've got my stats. It's really simple right now, but it does pull stats on each one of the services. So you can see like on Foursquare, I've got 300 plus check-ins, Brightkite 112, And the beauty of this is not only do you get to check in once into multiple services or pressing one button, but all of your stats go up. And so you actually start earning mayorships a lot faster, and it just looks more impressive having all these big numbers. I like the big numbers. And then under account, like you can see, here I've got all my accounts hooked up. We've got global settings. You could say, by default, I don't want to check into Foursquare, and then you can turn it on or turn it off when you actually go to do the individual check-in. I think you get the idea. So we have an API. We just launched it late last week. It's read-write capable. Anyone can take our service and build multi-check-in enabled apps. We're adding Twitter really soon. We've been out for 3 weeks. We have 1,000+ users, and we're having a good time. So, thank you.
Hey everybody. Alright, so I'm Greg with iSpy, and basically we built this game because we are all sick of staring at our computers and TVs all day. We wanted something fun that we could go out and do in the real world, but not just that, we wanted something we can go out and do for free. Weekend rolls around, and what are you going to go out and do? Instead of spending some money, we wanted to go out and kind of explore the city. A lot of people in San Francisco really like to go out and explore, and so we came up with this idea for like a global scavenger hunt game that uses photography. So iSpy is a twist on the game iSpy with My Little Eye that most of us played as a kid. So the way it works is over here on the play screen, we show you a list of pictures. These are things nearby that other iSpy players want you to try to find. So you flip through the list here. These are all things created by other iSpy players. And we could also create a game ourselves if we wanted to on the create screen. So if you see something cool that you want other people to find, you snap a picture of it, complete the phrase iSpy with My Little Eye, and it creates this little mini scavenger hunt game. So other people can go and try and solve these games that you create. So here's an example of this glass boat. We know that it's nearby. We can take a look at a picture of this boat and get a good idea of what it is we're looking for. So somewhere around here is this glass boat. Some of you might have seen it around here, but it's something that we're looking for in iSpy. Over on the location tab, we give you a map, and we show you like this game's playable area, which is basically a circle on the map. And we know that somewhere inside this circle is the boat. And it's never in the center. We randomly offset the circle, so you know it's somewhere nearby. And when you find the boat, you tap the solve button up here in the top right corner, and you snap a picture of it. And once you snap a picture of the boat, you've successfully accomplished this or solved this game, and then it goes into the system for verification. And all the iSpy missions are verified by the community. So not just here, but on our website, iSpyApp.com, you can go and you can watch people play iSpy in real time and help verify the solutions. It's kind of like a fun way to watch people playing iSpy, and you see cool things from all over the world. So, for example, this is a sign that someone snapped a picture of. I think this is like somewhere in Sweden. And when someone snapped this picture, created this game, and then someone else went and found it. And you see, like, this one here was taken, like, obviously during the winter and the snow, and then this one here is taken today. So you can go in here, it looks like they solved this one correctly, so I give that a thumbs up. And you can earn points, and it's like a fun way to just kind of watch the iSpy community unfold. So that's iSpy. It's a fun way to kind of go out and explore your city. It's a free download in the App Store. Just search for iSpy and enjoy exploring San Francisco. Thanks.
Hi guys. I'm Ari Volkov from Dolcourt. So today I'm going to show you a family location tracking application for the BlackBerry. Dolcourt has developed 20 apps for the BlackBerry. WhereRYu are our flagship application. So the concept behind the app, you have a lot of those location tracking apps out there. Latitude, for example. Most of those location tracking apps are, you need to sign up for a service, and everyone that wants to be located needs to sign up. If you want to find someone, you need to sign up. the concept behind this application is it's actually a patent pending application where you don't need to sign up to anything. You just install it on your phone, and now all your friends and family or anyone you want, any trusted person that you want can locate you. So let me do a small demo. First thing you need to do is the only thing you need to do basically after you install the application is just set up who's your trusted list. That's the whole thing. So clicking on trusted list, it goes to the address book. In the address book, you can select, let's say I want to add this person as a trusted contact. I want to add it to WhereRYu. Okay, it's added my email. Now I'm set up, that's all. I installed it, said who I wanted to be, who I trust basically, and now people that I trust can send me an email saying in the subject, where are you? That's all. And they get my location. Let me show you. So I'm simulating someone sending me an email. I'm actually sending it to myself. Okay, we have some network issues in the Spark. Okay, this email was sent. So once I get the email, I don't need to do anything to be tracked. The application automatically responds with my location on Google Maps. And the good thing with it, comparing to other location tracking applications, usually when somebody wants to track you, you might be inside a building, so you don't have any GPS reception. The application does also cell tower triangulation to find you, which is something you won't find in most tracking applications out there. So let me show you an example of what email is actually sent once the GPS has found you. So this is the email. So the email says, okay, I'm here. You just need to click on it. Anyone with an email account can find you. It doesn't need a phone. It doesn't need, it can find you from a mobile, from a desktop. This is a Google Maps link, and if they are coming in from a mobile device that doesn't have, not the newest one, they might just look at an image of Google Maps. So let's, for example, let me click on the link and see where I'm located. So this is something that the user that was tracking you is going to do. Okay, loading. It all depends on your network connection. And by the way, just a few notes. This application came out 6 months before Google Latitude. So, okay, I think the network here is really bad. Let me hold it up. Doesn't work. Anyway, you get an email with the location. If it's a GPS location, it will actually tell you this is pretty accurate. Let me see here. You can see here that it says my location should be accurate if it was found using a GPS. If the location was found using a cell tower, it will tell you that this is an estimated location, so you don't need if you go to that location, you won't find this person. So this is very useful. People use it to find their children, to find their husband, which is coming late from work or is on business travel. People use it also to find their phone. People lost their phone and found their phone using this application. That's about it. Thank you very much.
Okay, one last one, and then we also have a raffle. So we have Bruce from GetJar. Hi, and thanks for being here. I know it's really cold. Everybody take a deep breath, start shaking. Please clap for Mario. What a great job he did. Thank you. A little pandering to my new coworker. Oh, my sign's just a little bit too big, but this demo runs on your phone. So if you could take your phones out of your pocket real fast, this will last about 2 minutes. And I'd like you to pull up this website, m.getjar.com. I don't see anybody's phones. I'm not going to stop till I see them. m.getjar.com. And what's really cool about this is that you look at your phone, we're going to recommend for your phone type what are the best apps for you to download. And if you look at your neighbor's phone, he's going to get a completely different list because we're going to programmatically predict for him what are the best apps for him. So try this at home. Try this when you're getting warm tonight. m.getjar.com. #1 independent app store. We just had 1 billion downloads. We just had our record download day, Saturday, and we support over 2,000 kinds of phones. So really hot and moving, and you really want to try this out on your phone and compare it to your neighbor's phone. Thank you, everybody, for being warm, and here's Mario for the raffle. Okay, I need a pretty lady, Alicia. Do you want to come here and do the honors? And Alicia is not camera shy at all. So, all right, Davina, you come over here. All right. So we have a BlackBerry Bold 9700, and the winner is Timothy Betry from Technosource. Are you here? No sale. Okay. All right. Michael Okanine, from CEO of Apsolar. No sale. Okay. Hey, pick me. All right. Maxim Iossi, co-founder, CEO of Umi. Ooh, no sale. All right. I think we have to collect cards again. All right. Mobile Marks. Sunit Loita. Sunit, are you here? Are you still here? No sale. Wow. Who's got a handful? Brandon Brian from GetJar. Brandon, are you still here? Brandon left? Oh. All right. Carol Weinfeld, account planner. Carol, are you still here? Carol! Yes! Yay! All right, everybody, that's it for tonight. See you next month. Next month it's App Store Smackdown. So we got Google, we have Android App Store, we have the the App Store, we have GetJar, and also Obi.